What's up, everybody on Facebook? We are talking about motivation, procrastination. We are talking to the entrepreneurs of the day, David and Omar. We're going to give you time to answer some questions. I'm just making sure the internet connection works. And you guys had lots of questions for David and Omar because they're only 20 years old and they already have a business doing 20,000. Maybe you could just go up by like 100,000 every year of your life. You know? At 30, you'd be at 3 million or something. How do you motivate yourself? We're going to talk about that. We're going to do a little bit of jujitsu. We're going to do a little bit of yoga. We're talking with David and Omar a little bit. I'll be giving some business tips. You should be happy to be here. Someone said, Tai Lopez or die. I like that. Ride or die. Abdur said, say my name, bro. All right, Abdur Rehman Shafiq. Say your names real quick. We'll go around.
Rebecca, Africa, Andrea, Wendy, Holly, Samantha, Itzel, Yvonne, Erica, Shanna, Jamie, Deja, KT.
KT. You know there's a famous astrologer named KT. Her name's KT the astrologer. Who here is psychic? Any psychic powers in the room?
Dude, I totally am. I have dreams that happen. I'm not kidding.
Good.
I do too. Yeah, it freaks me out.
Three quick tips for motivating yourself. Who here ever has dealt with procrastination?
I do.
Raise your hand, keep it high. Don't procrastinate, put your hand up. Somebody said, Ty, I'm gonna put my hand up later. Put my hand up later, Ty, about procrastinating. Somebody said, is there a white girl named Africa? No, she's Mexican. Don't mess with Mexican girls, they're tough. I've told you. She's a tiny, mighty package.
And I'm a Scorpio.
And she's a Scorpio. That means she'll stab you in your sleep. Are you? What are you guys?
Capricorn.
Capricorn?
I'm a Capricorn.
We got Capricorns and Cancers. David and Omar, they're here. They launched a business and you launched it. When did you launch it? October?
Yeah, October.
And they're the entrepreneurs of the day. You're making how much a month right now, roughly?
About 20K.
20K. And show them what you're repairing. They're repairing hover boards. Now, you guys actually met at one of my conferences, right?
Yeah.
The December conference.
I'm doing a conference. All you watching, if you're not coming to my conference, you miss out on opportunities, man. You miss out. The world's full of people who say, tomorrow, I'm going to do something. All right, here's 3 tips to not procrastinate. The first tip, who knows what the first tip is? Anybody want to throw something out?
Set a timeline.
Set a timeline, but then you procrastinate on the timeline. The number one tip that I've found is you have to know what motivates you. So let's say, I think there's 4 main things that motivate people. I don't have time to talk about it right this second, but let's say you're really motivated by looking good in front of other people. Now, most of the society will tell you that's bad, you shouldn't care what other people think, but I think that's a false way to think about life. You are who you are. Some people care a little more about status, some people care a little more about money. As long as you keep it in check and you're not ridiculous, it's okay. If you're motivated by looking good, then you know what? You could be, Arnold Schwarzenegger said he was motivated by looking good. And he never ate bad because he would make himself wear wherever was the weakest part of his body, he would showcase it. He had little legs at the beginning, and instead of wearing baggy pants, he would wear shorts. So every day when he went out, you'd see his little calves, and people would be like, look at that big muscle guy with little calves. He didn't like to be embarrassed, so then he started going in the gym and getting his legs huge so that he wouldn't be embarrassed. So if that's you, who here is motivated, doesn't like to look bad in front of other people? I'm like that. Yeah. Raise your hand. Some people don't care. I got a friend, he doesn't care, dude. He'll have food between his teeth. He doesn't care. He's like, I'm having fun, I don't give a shit. So the number one thing, and we're going to talk about a few more, you have to know how to motivate yourself. Ty, someone said, Ty, will you adopt me, please? You want to hear a great story about adoption?
Yes.
True story. There was a man in Japan, and he felt like he needed to give back to the world, and he went out. You should be right there, Mike, because then then it's like I'm looking into the camera, and there you go. You want to have one main focus. He said he felt that he should meet some charitable need in the world. He went to talk to the Dalai Lama and the Dalai Lama said, you should adopt a kid that nobody wants. And this guy was like 30 years old. So he decided to adopt a 20-year-old, or let me remember if this is right. I think he was like 25 and he adopted like an 18-year-old or 17-year-old kid off the streets of Bangladesh, who I think was a drug addict. But he helped this kid, took him in as his family, and made the kid, and the kid ended up being a doctor. He put him through med school. Now this same man now has 57 kids. He had like 7 of his own, and 50 of them he adopted, and 40 of them are doctors. And he took the hardest cases, the kids that nobody wanted, homeless in India, drug addicts. So that's a great story about adoption. Better than me adopting you. You want to be adopted so you can be around pretty girls. That's not as noble as this guy who wants to do the doctor. First rule of not procrastinating: don't listen to society. Whatever motivates you, as long as it's not illegal or unethical, you should use it to drive you. Yeah, it's illegal. If you're motivated by cocaine money, that doesn't count. I think we should move. It's starting to get dark. Let's go. Who here is really cold?
What time is it?
You guys okay? We'll move up to the gym.
We should do jiu-jitsu first.
Yeah, we're gonna go do jiu-jitsu first. And remind me to tell that story later, Mike. I need to vlog that adoption story. Can you write that down?
Yeah, I'm adopted. I won't forget.
Okay, that one, and also what I was talking about,
Can
motivation.
you get Michael Kinley?
Is the guy still alive?
He's still alive. I tried to look him up. He lives in Japan. He's older now, but it's cool. He has like 50 kids. I always think if you have kids, either have just like a few or have like a trillion, because once you already got to stay home with them, you might as well take care of. I lived with the Amish for 2.5 years. I had a friend. He had 22 brothers and sisters. But it was cool. They loved it, because if you grow up with no brothers and sisters, all your friends have brothers. You're like, I wish I had a brother. Were you an only child?
Yes.
And a Sagittarius?
Yes.
Oh no, this one's gonna want her way. This one. All right, we'll move. Let's move. You guys aren't too wet, right? You haven't been inside, or have you guys been in the water?
Yeah, a little bit.
What's
I mean,
fine?
like, up to the waist.
Can we just grab some towels for them, and then we'll go. So you just go into the pool room, turn left. There's stairs, and it goes up to that room up there. And then you guys can just kind of think.
We can do what we did yesterday where we put bottoms on.
Yeah, can you just put bottoms on, and then you just put something over what you have? That way we can, because he has to, like, just put some shorts on top of that and keep that on. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Sweet. Here we go. We're migrating.
Towels are over here, guys.
You guys want to train like I'm training?
Should let them go ahead. They should come this way though.
Wait, 1 second. Can you guys come around this way? Come around this way. Wait, some of you stay in. Miss Canada.
Miss Canada. 2016.
Are you an Aquarius?
No.
Damn it. I'm already forgetting. What are you?
Remember, I'm aggressive.
Oh yeah, you're Aries. Okay, this way. Africa, show them your tats. What does it say?
It's in Italian. It says and that means
It's a long.
forget
Woo!
what hurt you, but never forget what it taught you.
Oh.
I like that. Italian tats.
She can speak Chinese. Manus. Yeah, that's
Jack of all trades.
All right, ready? Some of you stay in the water. Set. Go this way. Jiu-jitsu time. Be good. Be good. Jiu-jitsu. You're welcome.
Higa Machado just showed up. He's on. We're gonna dry off. We're gonna go upstairs.
What is this? The towel line? Oh, that's why you're going.
Thank you.
How does that high cut one fit? Is it okay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've never actually worn a one.
you're like super lean, so it
I know, she's
works
like
on
the
you.
2% of the population can pull it off. Good for
not
her.
everybody can pull off the high cut situation. Designing bikinis is a very hard job.
All right, Michael. I think we're David and Omar can head out now. Yeah. Just say thanks for coming. Yo, David and Omar, you're good. Thanks a lot, man. Catch you next time. Excuse me.
No, it's not good for you. Don't fool yourself.
Does everyone have the bottom there we're in the floor?
We're gonna go. All right. So here's the schedule, real quick. We're gonna go to.
You good? Yeah.
We're gonna go to sushi at 9. Everybody have enough food in it? You need some food till then? If you need food, we'll bring it upstairs. So we're gonna do jujitsu for like 30-ish, 40 minutes or something. Then we'll do a teeny bit of yoga. Then you guys will have like 30 minutes to get ready. Can you guys get ready to go out? Everybody has clothes you can wear out. It's not super formal, by the way. You can literally wear that to laugh at. Yeah. What do you have? I saw what you were wearing earlier. That's fine.
Yeah?
Dude, it's LA. I went to the Grammys in a tuxedo and this.
How were the Grammys, by the way?
Badass. Not as good as the Oscars though.
No.
I got on the official Oscar feed 4 times. Did you see me on Snaps one?
I saw that one.
Yeah. I went down there and I was like, so I went with a lady who, she's 84, and I took her with me. I was like her escort, helping her up the stairs, and she's like, Tai, I was in the Academy Awards. I was like, really? She's like, yes. 1952, she was nominated. Wow. And she's like, I've been coming to the Oscars since the 50s. She was hilarious. She's like, can you answer my text? Because she doesn't know how to text back. Her grandson was texting her. So it was pretty funny. We going up. Somebody said, Alex Wood says, how is this guy famous? What does he actually do? You know what? I just pretend I do nothing. But I am focused, and I'm talking a lot today about living a cool lifestyle. Who here wants a good lifestyle? More than money, more than fame, more than cars. You want to have a cool life, right? You got a little abs showing. KT. Woo! KT, come here. Let me see those. KT. Wait.
How far? You gotta get the good lighting. Get into the lighting.
You need that lighting.
That's down lighting.
Here, scoot back.
Right?
Go like under that.
Under the
Left. Oh. KT, come on closer. Show those abs. Woo! She got the gun show. She got the gun show. You got little abs too. We got all kinds of abs. I'm not gonna show mine. I'll be embarrassed. You guys, whenever you're ready, just come up here. Oh, is that you?
Africa, yeah.
Have somebody, Nathan. We need a few more books to break up. We need some Google Trends.
Okay.
We need some of that. You know what I mean?
I can have that happen. Yeah.
Where's the guy, the new guy that was here?
He's here. He's following me.
Where? I was.
It's time to take the two.
Take what off?
My necklace.
Just put it over here. Put it somewhere. No one's gonna steal. No one's
Getting
gonna
real.
steal. Not in here. It's a jujitsu room.
Are you supposed to bow before you?
No, this
Bow
is
to your
karate.
sensei.
This is it. You guys can just sit around there if you want.
Michael, can you?
Hey,
Yeah.
you're running.
I know. I'm telling him to.
And where's there's one other guy?
Yeah, there's.
I just
Pete going?
Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys want to just sit like right, you can. That's the best role. So you guys are like related. You're like a Mexican version of you. Now, this would be a bad shot. If you want, you can. There you go. Oops. Whatever's the most interesting shot, whatever's relevant, and you just move the camera slowly. Let's snap right here. I'll do a little. Rafael Cordero came yesterday, 2 days ago. He's good.
Same idea. You want to try it?
Just cartwheel up and use the back wall.
So Mike, you're gonna be
And then just keep, you know,
never in one place.
like
If you
keep trying until you
It's
fall.
like this. It's just common sense. You see something active, we're talking over here. This is, if anybody gets stuck on this job, they got mental problems.
You might have more pictures for later.
Yeah. But
Yeah, and then try and bring them together.
You're so cool, man.
Good job.
You saw what I did. Do what I did.
In your gut, then
Get
in
it?
your brain. It's really, really important to keep your digestive tract healthy.
Wow.
Yeah.
well, I eat too much. Then I'll give you a little.
Mike, stay over
That's
here.
better than not eating enough, I guess.
Let's talk for a second. Which of you thinks are good at the focus bag? Let's do a little talk on how to be more focused. Want to talk on focus for a second?
Yeah.
We're going to talk, Mike, what's the rule? Not that Mike. What's the rule?
Let's get the action.
Mike, you Mike. What's the rule that I said at the point? Let's talk about fast learners for a second.
Stand over here.
Let's talk about fast learners. Who here knows somebody that's a slow learner?
You're talking about me, right?
Okay. No, I'm using you as to remind me of other shit. Here's the deal. Don't ever be a fucking slow learner. Be anything. Be called an asshole. Be called RBF, resting bitch face. Does she have to go? Yeah.
Point over
But whatever you do, don't ever put up with somebody calling you a slow learner. Both of you come in a little closer. Why? Because it's the ultimate curse in fucking life. There is nothing worse. Turn that on.
Lights, camera, action.
Whatever you do, don't ever be a slow learner. Be anything. Be an asshole. Be a douche. Don't be a slow learner. Be a bitch. Not a slow learner. Not a fucking slow learner. God, if I could rid the earth of slow fucking learners. You know why? Because time is the only thing you can't buy. You can buy almost anything. You can buy more. You can buy great food. You can buy a more better house, better car. You can use money to get you more influential connections. But if you waste a year of your life, it's it. It's gone. And so people put up and allow themselves to set a low bar on how quick they learn. You can say a lot of shit you want to say about me. I fucking learn fast. Fast. That is my one superpower. And yesterday, if you saw the 2 entrepreneurs of the day, you know, they are 18. And you know what they figured out how to do? In 4 months, they figured out how to have the #1 app in the world. That's my kind of people right there. I'm like, hey, you're in my tribe. You know, you want to follow me? So this is life's great lesson. And you know how you learn faster? Let's do more snappy. Here's how you learn faster. I'm going to show you using this focus bag. First time I ever did a focus bag, I had no idea how to do it. You see people know how to do it. It's like, wow. Well, first thing you have to do, rule.
Ready?
Yep.
Lights, camera, action.
First rule to learn faster. Let down your brain's guard. When somebody's teaching you, let's say how to do this focus bag, just let your defenses go. People have too many defenses up. So let down your defenses, man. Most people are always trying to second guess, like, oh, is this person right? Well, if they can do the speed bag faster than you, then lower your defenses. If you're doing it like that or something, and they're doing it, like that, then lower your defenses. People are way too defensive in the modern world. They think they know it all. Who here knows a know-it-all? No, do you know a know-it-all? Anybody?
Oh, I know a lot.
Might move with the thing. Okay. And a good test.
You know a great test of who's a fast learner? Put two people around you and show the same thing. And you just watch. Some people learn like in 1 minute and some people just can't get it. And almost always, the people can't get it. The reason they can't get it, number one, is they don't let their guard down. Who here is a little defensive? Come on now. All you Scorpios and Cancers, raise your hand. Geminis too, believe it or not. Number 2, Nathan. Ready?
Lights, camera, action.
Number 2, to learn faster, be humble. Be humble and realize other people can teach you and shorten the learning curve for you.
Okay.
And when I meet somebody and they're business owners and I go, who's your pedigree? What's your pedigree? Who taught you how to do business? And they go, oh, I'm just doing it all on my own. I'm like, wait, you're so cocky that even though other people have already made all these mistakes and can show you how to avoid their mistakes, you're just going to do it all on your own? I feel like people are insane. Somebody said, be humble, see this Ferrari. Now, the fact that I have a Ferrari doesn't have anything to do with being humble or not. Guys, what's this guy's name? We have an IQ problem alert. That's what I call people. Some of these comments, you can have a Ferrari and be humble. I just like fast cars. That's not, outward humility doesn't matter. It's humility in action. Somebody said, did you meet Justin Bieber? I was supposed to meet Justin Bieber. You know what happened? Did you see the news yesterday? I was supposed to go with him and talk with him behind the stage, but he had a security breach. A stalker attacked him, or tried to attack him. So, yeah, that was a problem. I'll give one more, then we'll move on. Trying to learn something that's actually hard, which is double roll. So you go, blah, blah, blah. My teacher could do it really well. I can only do it kind of.
He can have to go in 14 minutes.
Yeah, okay. You teach in class at 8?
No, don't worry.
Oh, really? Okay. Number 3.
Not the instructor.
Number 3. Tai quit avoiding me.
Ready?
Mike, let me just show you. Pretend we're going to do the quick learner test. Wherever he goes, you're an extension of him. Mm-hmm. Let's say he turns this way. Let's practice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Let's practice. Wait, no. Don't have to say any words. Speak less, do more. Okay. Nope, because now you're in front. Move quicker. Stay out of the there you go. Now, here's a lesson. If I got to tell you that again, you're automatically a slow learner because that's not hard to do, right? Would you agree? There's nothing complicated. I wasn't like, do a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu flying gi choke. It's just easy. Move with the guy. Mm-hmm. But that brings me to number 3. Give me number 3.
Lights, camera.
Number 3 reason that people don't learn fast. You have to get control of your wandering mind and be able to focus. Anybody have any issues with focus? Ever? Yes. Modern world, people text. You got to know when you got to keep your head up. Pay attention. There we go. Boom. Good. That, Mike, you got it. Mike, you generally are a quick learner. People's learning, you know when people's learning goes down, in my experience? When there's a whole bunch of girls around. Because you know why? Then people break focus. Turn this on here for a second.
Lights, camera.
When people in my company start sucking is when there's a lot of girls around because they lose focus. So learn to, start over. We need one more take off. Ready, set, go. One reason I see people losing focus, especially guys, is when there's pretty girls around. But that's when you want to be more focused. That's why I like to have lots of people around, so I push myself and test myself. Test yourself. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Now we can start. Okay, to do this, can you guys sit on the very edges, or else we're going to accidentally roll on top of you. So yeah, just kind of go on the very edges. If you want, you can. Sorry. If you want, you can sit on the mat. It's more comfortable. Just like on the edges, because you'll see. You want to roll a little bit even.
You said you saw
You would have to roll. Sorry.
You saw it.
Right here. So just half speed.
I go like.
Yeah, like that's more technique. Can we do
I
all
I
this
have
thing?
some great techniques for you.
Good. Yeah, like leg, and the more my legs are better, but no, not stuff that I have to use my
You
arms.
on me. You want to
Yeah.
do that? Like some light up bars and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Can we warm up by rolling just a little bit?
So the best spot for you guys to stand is in this corner, because then you get the best frame.
I have
They'll
a
be
guy
right.
first to
They'll be
watch
rolling
again.
here, and then you have that frame of that.
Charles loves speaking. The guys from Sons of Honor, Charles.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He said he's coming.
Okay. Hand me that right there. That little. What's some questions we have? What is some questions? Do a sweet MMA kick. Now for this, what I would do, probably move around with us as we're rolling. Maybe like this. Sometimes you can stay with me. So you guys can come in when we're just stay like enough that if we roll, we don't hit you. And then you can kind of like roll around here, get some reactions from people. You guys, you can turn some this way at the good angle sometimes. The main thing is just so you're jerk. Let me show you. Let me hold it. So if it was me, the main good cameraman doesn't move that much. So I just kind of moving.
Yeah, you're just that's gonna open your hips up amazing. Trying to imagine your pelvis.
I would check myself. I would probably shorten the legs up. Sometimes I would just lock it. Boom. That's good too for a while. And then just make sure it's in the seam. Always just ask yourself, what's wrong? You know?
Your bed is like your bed is like
Okay, here we go. Have it sitting there. Ty, how do you deal with negative people? Who has the best formula for dealing with negative people? You want to know my formula for leading negative people? What's your guys' formula? Somebody's negative. Change your friends, be more positive. Every time someone's negative around me, I do two things. I ask, is what they're saying true? If it's true, I let them be around me. So people can be negative if they're telling you the truth. Because sometimes you need a friend that goes, hey, you know, that little mark on your back, that's cancer. You better go get checked out. You don't want all your positive friends being like, oh, no, it's all great. You die of cancer. But you have to ask what their motivations are. Some people have bad motivations. They just want to drag you down with them. Those people you get rid of. So just ask yourself, is it true? If it's true, then let them hang out. What other question? My new program coming out. We already launched a little bit. We're going to launch it again tonight. Negative is a good thing. I won't read what this guy said, but that was funny, but I'm not going to read it. How do you handle girls while still trying to be successful? Well, I don't think those have any, they're the same. You want to be successful with whatever you do. So you want to have a successful social life and business life and family life and physical fitness, all that. You can balance it a little bit of training every day. fact, we're about to do 3 minutes right now. Watch how hard of a workout this is. I'm about to get killed in 3 minutes. We have, by the way, we have Hegan here. There we go. Hegan is one of the, here's a poster of him. He's one of the legends of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He has this belt right here. You see this belt? Almost nobody has this belt ever in history. It's called a coral belt. It means he's been a black belt for 30 years. And so I'm going to spar with him, which means I'm going to lose. But I'm okay with that. Because one thing I've learned when I spar with him, and then I get a regular person, I feel like it's an ant on me. I'm like, pink. Like when Nathan, because what do you weigh, 260?
260.
He weighs 260. What do you weigh, Nathan? 150. So always practice on people bigger than you, because in reality, in a fight, especially for your girls, don't practice on girls. You're going to get attacked by a big dude. No little person is going to come attack. And women, these women aren't very heavy, so here we go. You ready? Don't let me. You got it turned on? Rah! Woo! So this is our warm-up round here. Whatever you do, don't let Hegan get side mount. This is the worst. Try triangle. Yeah. This is the worst against Hegan. Woo! Try to swim back.
Yes.
Or which way?
No way.
Here?
This way.
So.
Yes!
Time. Okay, who's next? Who's next? That smell bad? Is that what you said?
No, you smell good. One of you smells really good.
That smell good.
No, you smell good.
Not for long. Not for long. With Hegan, if he gets side control, for all you watching, you want to show him what side control is?
Yes.
This is bad. For me. Bad for me. Especially if the guy's bigger. This. Yeah. See, for Hegan.
Can I do it?
Yeah.
All right, lights, camera, act.
This is bad. A big guy gets you with side control. Show him what you can do. You don't want to stay here. You're going to die. And he doesn't have to do any work. The more I push, the more he just lays. But for women, this is what usually happens. A guy tries to squash you. So, first rule is try to not let them. You want to show what I'm trying to do? If he's trying to get there, so if a guy's trying to get on top of you, what would you say? Don't let him do what?
Don't grab the side of you.
Well, that's good Hegan.
No, the most important is your hip.
The hips.
You move your hips, it's not your arms. Sometimes I get on your side, you want to bench press,
So I'm moving my arms too much.
but you're not going to push me for long.
Yeah.
But your hip, you always.
So watch, I'll do it wrong and I'll do it right. If he's on me, if I try to push with my arms,
Yes, you're going to
I'm
get
gonna
tired
lose.
after a while.
but if I can get my
Your hips under.
like this,
Yes. Now you're going to be able
and then
to push
you
me
can
away.
squish. This isn't bad.
That's not.
This looks bad for a girl because it looks like a guy's coming at you, but it's way safer.
And because you
Correct.
can use your legs, you can do all
Yeah, you
kinds
can
of
push them away with your legs. Yeah, women usually have strong legs. They don't have strong, like, let me see her arms. See, she got little chicken arms.
No, I don't. I'm so.
But I'm saying push. Push. When compared to a guy attacking you, push her arm.
Okay, well, let's.
Watch, just I'll show you. So she has nothing.
Okay,
She
someone
could
jump
use
in
2
on this,
arms.
guys.
Use 2.
Okay, go.
Use 2, she could have moved. Well, watch. Look, you lay on your back.
Okay.
Look at this. Push. Like you're kicking at me. It's hard. The legs, 5 times stronger. So, okay, we do a little techniques.
Yes.
Let me take some questions real quick here.
Can I do sweepstake on this?
Yeah, do that now. Can you stretch me for a second?
Let's do this stretch here.
Let me stretch her. Because she needs to do something. You want to do a little stretches for us?
Yeah, sure.
And Deacon,
Yeah, you're the black belt.
can you stretch me a little bit?
Yeah. Do you want to
Yeah, hip opener.
Okay.
Who here is pretty flexible?
I would actually sit up all the time. Sit up. Have your feet like this. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see who can do this better than me.
So the idea
Everybody
is to
follow
try to
along.
get you guys can use the wall against yours. I'll help you. You don't want to lean too much back. So the idea is to try and get your knees closer to the ground.
Knees to the ground. Woo! Now, guys, we have testosterone. It makes us much stronger, but we are not flexible. Ah! Look at some of these girls. Can any of you push your knees almost to the floor?
They're all the way down.
Look at that. Look at my ass. I suck.
Try to relax your glutes. Your spine looks good.
Look better?
Yeah, it's good.
Yoga. Egan, what do you think of yoga?
I love yoga.
Yeah.
I did yoga.
You do yoga, yeah.
Yoga, ballet, anything you stretch.
Oh.
Okay.
Woo!
Legs out, sideways, splits. Yeah, you guys can do this too. Probably a lot easier than Thai. And then imagine crawling your fingertips forward
Okay.
on the floor.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Yeah. And I'm just gonna give you pressure.
Now, some of you, who can touch their head to the floor?
Probably
Let's see.
a bunch of you
Spread
guys.
out a little bit.
I don't do that anymore.
Woo! Nathan, get one snap of this.
Yeah, exactly. You could probably even grab your big toes
Can you guys grab your toes and do it?
with your fingers. Yeah, exactly. So like, start to think about this
Holy
or
shit.
coming down like this.
KT.
I have a basketball.
KT.
Whoa, that's it.
KT. Don't be giving us no excuses.
Okay, here we
I
go.
play basketball too. Whenever you go to the Laker games, all those dudes can do the sprints. Oh. Oh. Whoa.
Good job, girls.
Photoshop my head on their body? Photoshop time.
Do you want to try toe stand, Ty?
What?
I think that is cool.
Me either. That's what we're doing.
Toe stands? This will be a good one. Well, you have to
Oh,
stand.
stand? Wait,
Right
first
here.
let's get them doing this one.
Okay.
We're gonna snap. Ready?
Okay.
Cover your crotch so it's not like
Do
super
you want
porn
me
like.
touching you or not?
Just go like this. Yeah, because I need help.
Okay. Okay.
Well, you guys just lean all the way down. Then that covers your crotch. Crotch coverings.
Yeah, you look like you could just chill there.
Ready? Well, I don't want it to look like porn stuff. So just go all the way down. It's supposed to look like a workout. It's supposed to look like a. This is the world's funnest workout, guys.
Ready?
Except when I do this.
Lights, camera, action.
Woo! I need help. Look how limber they are compared to me.
One thing to do.
My goal is to be able to do a side split in 1 year.
Facebook's very hot.
Ah!
What
Woo!
do you mean it's off?
But you know what? After you lift, after you stretch, you feel
Oh, you mean like it's not as good. Oh.
butterfly. For the gadgets.
You mean like this?
No, the other
Excuse me 1 second. We're doing
This?
a
Whoops.
investment. Which idea should I invest in today? So
Like
people
that?
can vote.
A little bit more that way.
Lay this way so it's less distracting. Maybe that looks more serious.
What is it called?
Oh,
that
To
one.
motivate yourself.
Wait, hold on 1 second, Nathan.
Actually, can you?
Yeah. What?
I need your help. I'm gonna pick between 2 ideas
This
to invest in Kickstarter. I'm gonna just put like
I know, but
$1,000 into these Kickstarters.
Yeah,
Which
I mean,
idea
it's
do you
hard
think
for
is
me.
better?
But like, oh, it's fine.
There you go. Actually, let me say screenshot.
Let me say this one.
I need your help voting.
I get paid.
I'm gonna put $1,000 into a Kickstarter entrepreneur campaign. I'm gonna show you 2. Tell me which one you think I should put the money into.
Who's monitoring the Facebook comments?
We'll say it on the next one. Who can put their? What about this one?
Yeah. So
I
then
cannot
one
do it.
leg.
Oh!
I can do like both, but then I'll just like roll back.
That's
and
it? Hey, you just do that, post that, and then screenshot this. But let me do this next to her. Do it this way. Who else can do it? Come over here. Come on. Anybody? Yeah, come over here. Egan, you want to do it with me? Yes, you do a video just panning across.
Wait, just one foot or both? Because I'm gonna
Do
fall.
one. Just do one. Just do one. Ready? Set.
Lights, camera, action.
Guys, work out with women because you'll see how not flexible you are. Woo! Nothing. I got nothing. Michael, keep moving. Rolling around. Did you go all the way around and get all of them? His name's Paul. Look at that. Do it, do it. Who else? Right here.
I'm like so close.
There you go. Exactly. So no.
Woo! That's no joke, folks. But I can do this. What's the one I can do?
Okay, cool.
But how do I get to it again?
Okay, so get your knees into your armpits.
Oh, yeah, like this.
Yeah. And then lift the toes up. Knees under armpits, elbows bent, ladies.
This one I can do all day. Hey, wait. This looks good. All right, everybody, wait.
Yeah,
Let's all do it. Snap this, Nate. Nate, dog. Yep. We're going to do, this is one thing I can do better than the ladies. Woo! I found my niche. Ready? Wait till I'm up. Everybody, we're going to go.
Okay, so bent elbows, hands flat on the
Ready?
floor.
Set, go. This is one thing I can do better than the ladies. Hey, you know I won at 12 years old. I won the California State breakdancing contest. I did. Don't make me I used to pop, so we like pop. I wasn't. Who breakdance? Yeah, dancing. I am I can dance.
Do it.
I used to be a pro salsa dancer for 5 years.
I love dancing salsa. It's really good.
Ty, do you want the girls in this? It might be pretty tight to look at.
Okay.
So this is toe stand.
Ooh!
You know.
One last name.
Quick, Aaron.
Should we try it?
Throw into headstand?
Yes.
Wait, how do you
Did you get me doing the headstand?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, yes!
That's Nathan the genius. Yes.
You know it.
Did you guys see that? All you haters.
For real. Yeah.
Haters.
For real.
7 minutes a day.
If you're
7 minutes a day to limberness. If you ain't limber, let me tell you what's going to happen.
Bring the other one up.
I had a guy who works for me. He was like, dude, I'm a black belt in karate. I said, come do some jujitsu with us. He's like, come on, I'm going. He goes out there. He goes to roll. He touches hands where you like say, get ready. He goes like this and pulls a muscle. He tapped out before anyone touched him. So you don't want to be, wait, why do they want to stand around? What are they doing? I thought it was sitting down you do it.
You have to stand to sit. So if you're going to do it, stand up and bring one leg as high up onto the inner thigh as you can.
Try.
And
But
then
only
from here, bend down and put your fingertips on the floor. Bring the body weight into the hands and just bend your knee. Let the heel come up off the floor. And walk your fingertips back. See, everybody can do it. All the ladies can do it. And the gentlemen.
I'm going to sit this one out, guys. I'm going to sit this one out. You never had a jiu-jitsu class like this.
Nathan, that was out of
That's it.
focus.
Just let your heel come up off the floor. Put the body weight.
What's that called?
That's called toe stands. Nice.
Wait, it changed it to Toy Story.
Oh, toe stand.
Did that work?
That's kind of cool. See, you know why we're doing this right now, right? Because everybody can be hungry to work out. I mean, to go eat sushi. So, my mentor used to say, always work hard so you can eat whatever you want.
Which mentor is that?
Egan, have you ever had a jiu-jitsu class like this?
The best class.
This is true Brazilian style. How do you say paradise in Brazil?
Paraíso.
Paraíso. Let's say that again. I cut it off. Egan, you ever had a class like this?
Never. The best class ever.
What do you call this in Brazil?
Paraíso.
Paraíso. Does that sound bad? Paraíso. Brazilian is the best language ever. If you want to learn the prettiest language, even bad words in Brazilian are like, ah, it's so beautiful. Ah. What's a good, how do you say, I love you, you're so beautiful? How do you say this?
Eu amo você. Eu amo você.
You want it? How do you say beautiful, bella,
Ah, bonita.
bonita,
Belíssima.
bellissima, bellissima? Mwah. Where's the, you got that on your leg. You have a tag. Okay, you want to do some techniques? Okay. You guys want to scoot back a little bit? We're going to do a little techniques. What about the one, I think, can I learn the one when you're standing over me, what to come to? When I'm down here, go shoot for the leg or what you do? Because that's a good one, because then you pull out, pull up, I know what to do.
You want to do like
Leg shoot or what else would I do? Control, sweep?
sweeps. You can do sweeps, attacks, whatever.
Okay. Let's try an attack. What's a good attack you like from there? I feel like attacking from there surprises them. Yeah, that's, could you help me there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, everybody.
I'm going to show you here
Okay.
this technique. Grab my foot. Okay, you want to move your head this way.
Yep.
Yeah, your head. No.
Oh, you want me to keep on?
the foot, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to try hook this over here. See?
Yes.
Now this leg's want to hook over here. Let
Ah,
go
like
my
that.
foot.
Yep.
Let it go here. Now you're going to grab my belt. And you're
Grab
going
your
to
belt?
push my legs here.
Like this?
Almost. Let me do it for you.
Okay.
Stand up. Okay. I come and trap here.
Yeah.
See it?
Yeah.
When I hook here, I come here.
Oh, shit. Nathan, you got to get this one later. See how easy? We call this the take him to school. Looks like you're in class with me. Okay, let me see. Let me try once.
You want to do it if you want the girls too?
Maybe not. Maybe I'll do it on.
Because I'm too bad. I'm not worried about fall on top of you.
Okay, so you're standing under, you're facing me? Like you're going to
Okay, trap the foot. No, outside. This foot around. Now, you're going to hook this leg. No, this foot.
Okay, what if
Inside. Now you go behind him. Now do double hook.
double.
Now grab his hip. Sit up. Now push his leg forward. Do 5 times to memorize.
Yeah, take your glasses off. Hey Nathan, how long till you're done? I'm done. So let's grab a few of these.
Take your shoes. Just two don't hurt your foot.
RC, you're the new demo person?
Yes.
Because I'm
By
too
the way,
big for
this
him.
is a good one for you girls because you have strong legs. So a dude comes over you.
Trap. Trap.
So let me
from
do slow.
outside.
I'm gonna. That?
No, leg come outside. Now,
Now?
you almost like you want a snake. Yes.
Yep.
Now double hook. Go behind him. Now grab the hip. Sit up. Now push your leg.
We'll do it faster. Yeah.
No, push him first. Let him learn first.
Put it all together. Yeah, put it all together. One more.
You can
Let
see
me try a little fast without the final part. So here.
Trap.
So I want to.
Yeah,
Trap.
your leg, almost like your legs, like a snake. Yes. Grab the hip. Push. That was pretty good.
That's why I say when you practice with him, and then you go to him, how much you weigh?
No, I just don't want to take a chance
130.
to fall on top of
I
you.
can feel like I could put you up in my roof. Okay, so he's here.
Maybe that's a hard technique to learn right away.
See if it looks okay. Let me try a few more times. I'm gonna go the other way. I lost my guy. I won't scoop you up this time. So I'm here.
Yes, beautiful.
Oh.
Is that right?
Yeah, with the other foot.
No, it's this
With the
one.
other
Yeah.
foot. There.
Trap.
Loop it.
Now hook first.
Yep, yeah, like that.
Yes.
Yeah, this one's throwing it off.
What do you mean? No, I just need numbers.
Front foot.
Just go like this.
It's too far off.
What do you mean?
Right there to the right. Versus the,
I know, but it's still you can still see.
It's funny
Just
when you
move
do
over
things right
like
and
this,
left-handed,
right?
It's like holy shit. You
Okay.
gotta practice all
There you go.
So yeah, it's
So you
this.
don't get Ty's head. Just turn it on like that.
Ah.
That's De La Riva. De La Riva going to the back.
Grab the outside of his ankle.
Oops, sorry.
Outside the hoop.
Like that.
Yeah, your body
And they're all in,
goes
kind
on
of.
one side. It's like the speed bag. Right hand like this. Left hand is like a little retarded. One more. I'm gonna go left, Deacon. So it's.
And push the other leg. If you don't. Yeah.
You push?
You can push with your foot. Yes. Yeah, push for make. Yes. Now push your foot.
Would you hold into this?
I like to go for arm bar from there. So let me do this.
So from here?
Put this now. Yes. Now swing. That's it. That for me is my favorite way. In that position, I love that.
Let's do one more all the way to armbar. Let's see if I can do it.
You can do it.
In 10 seconds. Woo! So boom this way. Oh no, you're right.
I'm up here.
Yeah, he can. You should be right here, so they see you. And Nathan should be here. Yeah. Let me try one. I'm gonna go to armbar. Okay. Lights. Wait, not yet. Yeah?
can improve the timing a little bit.
Yeah, I was going real slow, just to try.
Okay.
We have 10 seconds. That damn Snapchat is like, it's like a teacher, boy, like right on your ass. 11 seconds is no good. You guys all have to do this, by the way.
It's a test later. All right. Lights, camera, action.
Make sure they tap out. So what's okay? Can you do better? Do one more.
Yeah, let me do a few more. Take the best. That one's no good because I went too quick.
No, it's not that. Wait for him to sweep it.
Yeah, don't jump early.
Lights, camera, action.
I didn't reach. I gotta reach up and get it.
No, it's not. You do it like where he's falling flat. It's like when you fall sick instead lay down.
Yeah, but if I go, I gotta reach and grab him. I'll pull him.
And because he's laid down.
Yeah.
He's falling.
Don't lay down till you. Try to stay up this time.
No, it's like when you sweep, you sit.
Yeah.
Sit.
Ooh, this is warm.
Hey, we can't see everybody.
Sorry.
Yo,
Stand
everybody.
over there.
Yes.
Let me see the Facebook. Come close. I mean, come all the way down here. Let me read a comment or two.
So you can't read it on. Let me grab my phone.
Oh. I wanted to see how everybody's staying on. It's funny. I learned. People sometimes like to listen to me, but sometimes when I leave, more viewers come on. Never get too cocky. I'm like, people like to hear me. Then I leave and then viewer count goes up. I come back, it goes down.
Here, I'll read some questions.
One guy wrote a comment one time. You ever see my mean tweet YouTube video? This guy wrote, it's my favorite comment of all time. He said, I like what this guy says, but he's so damn ugly I can't watch the video. I said, put it on audio, man. I don't mean to traumatize you.
Hi, someone said you should free roll with a red belt. What does that mean?
He's a red belt, dumbass. He's Coral. There's only, how many red belts are there? 2?
The word you.
There's only 2 red belts and they're almost, are they alive?
No,
They're dead. You want me to roll with the person not alive? No. You know what
Someone
I call
said
that?
do a flip.
No, we're doing something more important. Learn to defend yourself. You're never going to do a flip to defend yourself unless you're in a James Bond movie. That's not real life.
And lots of people are like, oh, I love the girls. Why are they there?
You mean they don't love us two guys? I'm hurt, man. Okay. Here we go.
I can hold. Oh, this camera's fucked up.
Lights, camera,
That one.
action.
But it's fine.
You know why I did that one better? Here, come back. Because, you know, I got to hang out with Kobe Bryant the other day on Sunday, 2 Sundays ago. And I learned a lot from Kobe. No one's perfect, but he's pretty badass. And he visualizes stuff before he actually does it.
Meta, too.
Meta, like you think, so I was thinking, I was like seeing what I was going to do before I did it. That helps you a lot. You can snap that, I'll say.
People are quoting you on Periscope. A mind full of conclusions has no room for
Lights,
expansion.
Lights, camera, action.
I did a little better on that one because I visualized my moves before I did them. So I visualized myself pushing his leg out and sweeping around, coming around the side.
Someone said their little girl is a purple belt and she will whoop you in a heartbeat.
She might be. Hey, all you guys think you're cocky. A black belt girl,
Purple belt.
jiu-jitsu, even purple's good.
Purpose good.
But a black belt girl, whew, even a little, I know a girl that's little, I would not want to fight with her in real life. I'm stronger, but she's more technique. Technique beats power. Okay, let's have somebody who's into this and wants to try a move. Okay, let's, we'll just start on this side. You can come, Keegan, if you want to show her. Doesn't have to be the same move.
Mike, you're in
Any
my
little thing.
shot.
I'm going to take a little break.
choke. Come behind.
Rear naked choke, Keegan?
Yeah. You're gonna put the hands on my shoulder. When they tap like this, you stop, okay? When they tap like this, you stop.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna teach you how to choke. Okay, you're gonna raise your body. This arm is gonna come around my neck like this. Okay.
You guys having fun?
Now, the other hand.
One thing you can say about this house is not boring.
Put your hands over here. This hand come behind my head. Like if you see it over here, you lock over here, you can get out.
Let's face
Now
it.
when you squeeze, you want to squeeze the side. When they tap, you let it go. Okay?
Yeah, yeah, and that one's perfect.
Good job.
You're stronger than I look.
Go again. Let's do 5 times.
Again? Okay. So like this? Wait, hold on. Like this.
Yeah. You lock. The key is the lock because you don't want to let me get out.
Okay, cool. And
Now put your head tight here. Touch your head here. Yeah. So like everything tight. Don't let it move. Tight. Now squeeze. Squeeze. Beautiful. Wow. One more.
I know you said
Charlotte, you need this?
You want to go right there? Because I'll be kicking around
Really?
here. So move the tripod.
Closed. Okay.
Maya, leave this. I want to keep doing
Start
cardio.
here, right?
So you guys come over there.
Then
And I'll do
it's
this.
like this.
Yes.
You can just have them, the main thing be in the background.
Yes. Okay,
Now when squeeze. Wow.
I feel like you're lying. Okay, cool. I want to try something.
3 minutes.
This spot, girl.
When they tap, let it go. Okay, do it again. Go.
So, like this?
Yeah, one of the things over here, less space you give, you give them more. Like example, in case you put the arm like this, I'm not able to hold it, you see?
Okay.
You're gonna show it from here. Now, when you say those stuff, you sure stretch your arm.
Like this?
Yeah, now put this hand over here, put the other hands behind my head. Now squeeze.
Be careful with this move. This is deadly, so don't practice this on anybody except the pro. Seriously.
Now go ahead, come on.
Oh, try again?
Let me see you.
Okay. So, if I'm trying to no space in between?
Now lock, do the lock. Yeah, it's very important to put the hands on the sides and these hands behind my head.
That's what makes the most of it.
No, keep it strong. Yeah. Go ahead. When they say squeeze, you squeeze. Squeeze. Wow. Everybody can try.
Does it matter which arm?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
can you grab that foot real fast and then I'll
It's like you
she's right where Charlotte is.
make it really like
You can go that way, it's okay.
And then do it.
now stretch your arm. If you want to stretch it, like over here, now put your fingers inside.
Like I can remember your two right now. She's like, I'm
Now squeeze.
Can you call her and
Yeah!
Wait, one thing. Don't practice on each other. Practice on him. Trust me. This is a move. This is a move. Don't practice this one on other people. Seriously. It only takes 6 seconds to knock somebody out with this.
I want to show you something here. Come over here.
Can you hold the book?
You, come over here.
oh yeah, you're fine.
You know why you can practice with me, no problem. I want you to do this on my neck, okay? I'm going to stick my neck first. You do this. Go ahead.
With my this?
Now just touch your finger.
It's like the floor.
What happened? You got that
Hey,
so wrong.
do that one more time. We're gonna stab you. This camera. She's an Aries. Let's
Let
go.
you come true. You
Ready?
I want you to feel my neck. Wait.
Ready?
I'm going to stick. You try and she try. Just do this. Okay? You first. Go ahead.
We from over there.
Like, it tenses it the whole side of it down.
You ready?
That's why I say, whenever I practice again, the other day my friend was like, if you can tap him, and then I had my friend has a skinny neck, and I think, was it you or somebody I was trying to?
It was me, I think.
I couldn't find his neck. I was like, how's your head held up, man? With him, you have to kind of move. Is that tight enough?
It's perfect.
Yeah. You have to shoot this way.
Yes.
Most people go for like this. Then he just look. He's strong. He just sort of. It's got to be like a windshield wiper. Then you got windshield wiper.
You want to try it? Just be careful to practice. I'm going to explain what happens. When you do a joke like this, you stop the blood.
Ready for the
That's what's going to make the person pass out.
Okay.
Now do the lock. Break the scene. Now behind your head. Yeah. The key here is go deeper.
Yeah, it can be. Mine can be.
Now put your head inside this way. No,
And I'll be some of the time.
Where?
Yeah. See now I can't move. Now it's good.
Give me a good quote.
Oh, he scared me. You guys are trying to master.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do?
You guys know anything about
Focus on me, then move to her, and then you're gonna go for that. So I can
No, I know that move.
Michael, you're
So
You guys have to watch the UFC.
Okay.
You guys like UFC?
Yeah, my grandma.
I started UFC.
You started UFC? You did?
I started me
You
and my
started
two
it?
cousins. We come out the idea.
Oh my goodness, that's insane.
Wow.
So did you fight UFC?
Good book
I
for
fought-
outliers. Malcolm
When-
Gladwell. He says
my
practice
cousin
is the
fought
thing you
UFC.
do once you're good. It's the thing you do that makes you
What's
good.
like your best country you visited?
That was good, right?
I've been in 60 countries.
Yeah, that's a good one.
The best
I read
country.
outliers.
I love Thailand.
I love my food.
What would he do? What would you do? Show them.
Over here.
Yeah.
Over here, I'm going to try to flip you here.
Anyway, hold my take my glasses off. This is what we call sneak attack, but you can't sneak up on the red belt. They always win. And then from here,
Over here, go to my favorite side.
oh no, this is called the squat. My friend Sean Bosler came here, and he wrestled with us 1 minute in his life, like this. The next day he texted me, I broke my ribs. He broke his ribs. For all of you guys, you have to do stuff that makes your bones strong. You have to do, and women too actually, it's not just men. I do a bone density test once a month, a DEXA scan. You want to have your bone density at about 2, for me, Z-rated score like 2.0. I have some guys, my friends, that are like 0.7. That means they're just bones they're like an old person. Actually, that's a good snap. We'll do this whole thing over. Sorry, Hollywood. We gotta redo. When you find something that works good,
You guys have any questions?
then right after this, go to side control and squash me a little bit, not too much. I don't want to break my ribs. Okay.
Lights, camera. I have a record.
Wait, you're gonna go to side? Flip me all the way. Flip me back. We go again. Ready?
You guys never see me.
Who? Anybody want to try that? Put him laying on top? Right here.
She's down.
He's gonna squash you. No. Actually, come here. I'll just show one thing. Ooh. All right. Post that and then let me say something. Just put sneak attack. Then I'll tell you something. Come closer. Just get me a heat. Make sure you get your bone density checked. I check it once a month. Keep it up. At my age, about 2.0. My friend has 0.7. He's about to break all his bones. Be tough. This is just one thing girls have to realize, because girls, so lay on your side, or like on your back. So, oh, sorry. Just, here, I'm going to your boots. Stomach. So here, just try to get this. You don't actually want, don't turn your face away from me. Okay. Like you did, then you lose.
They do the choke.
So, try again. I'm not going too hard, but I want you to feel when somebody's strong. Okay, ready? Go.
Push. Get up. Yes.
Don't turn.
There we go.
No, don't turn back.
Don't turn back.
No, because then you die. Comes like this. What would you recommend?
I think the best way is to do the side skate.
Yes.
To push and try to stand
So
up.
just stay on my head.
Let me show you. So Keegan, pretend I'm a girl. Keegan comes. So he comes like this. You basically, you want to try to get like this.
Yes.
Side.
Now
And you like, they call this a shrimp. You look like a shrimp, then you push away.
Exactly.
But don't give people your back. That's how you, that's the worst. It's the worst.
For jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. Or a big strong guy wants to hit you in the back of the head 2 times and you're knocked out. Let's do one more technique.
Yes.
All right, we're going to leave. So let's do this. You guys want to get ready, right?
Yeah.
Who needs to take a shower? No one needs to?
No one's sweating as much as you.
I just realized. So why don't you guys, so we can leave, who's hungry? Okay, so why don't we start, you guys could prepare to get ready, and I'll keep training, because it'll only take 5 minutes to get ready, and give you guys half hour. Is that enough time?
Yeah.
And then we'll call Ubers. Who drove? So you're welcome, you can keep your cars out on the street, or if you want to drive, we're just going, go out 10 feet to Sunset, right, we're going to go, right, then we're going to go to where Lack Factory is. It's about 3 miles away, so it's like 8 minutes, and then right across the street from Lack
I told
Factory,
my friend about
Chinese
it.
and sushi place. That's good. And then when we're done eating there, we'll walk right across the street. Laugh Factory. If some of you can't come to comedy, you can come eat. And you can leave whenever. If you need to leave, you can leave. But that way you guys can get a chance to be in some of your regular clothes. Because these clothes, like you guys are, this shows every imperfection. Like when I wear like this, I'm like, oh, I'm fat. But it's good to have some nice attire. Does anybody not have? I told you, you look fine. Why were you so?
Maybe I'm a 4-year-old daughter, and I feel like I've had 4 years to fix my body.
Good. Give her a hand. Oh yeah. So while you guys are getting changed, they're going to take you one by one and do the video to vote for you. So he's just going to ask you one 10-second question. It could be, you can think of a question. It could be favorite food. Just you got 10 seconds. And then we'll tell people to screenshot and vote for you. And we're going to pick. So I don't pick the winners. I just let all the world. We have 72 countries on my Snapchat. So they'll vote. We'll pick first. I mean, whoever gets the most votes will win. And we'll have 2 runner-up. And the person who wins goes to the next thing. But if you don't win, yeah, 3 rounds. And but if you don't win, you can still do stuff for us. We're not. This is just one contest. We're gonna do a lot of cool stuff. I do parties. We might do a big party with some, I won't say what names, but huge celebrities. And so we have all kinds of brand ambassador stuff. So don't feel bad if you don't win. Sometimes it's just, a lot of these votes are like very close. Like one person gets like 30 more votes than another person. One thing you can do is post on your social media, come vote for you on my Snapchat. My Snapchat is just my name, Tai Lopez, and the number, can't show it. I have one finger up. Tai Lopez and the number 1. Well, Snapchat in 24 hours. It's not the winner, you just go to the next round. But we have some prizes in each round. I forget what they are. And then the first round you get some prizes. Second round you get more prize, like bigger prize. I think third round we're gonna like pay. We're gonna have a 4th round too.
You should do like the scholarship, like.
Yeah, we're gonna pay like your rent. Like if you win the whole overall thing, we'll pay somebody's rent to live in LA for a while.
Oh my god.
Pay their
that
rent,
would
pay their
be
car, pay their. But not everybody's gonna get that. Just to be clear.
Yeah. No, I know. You're definitely gonna pay for all of it.
Well, there's about.
Should I call next time?
Don't extend.
That's why I like promise.
Yeah, you gotta be very careful with these promises. But if you don't win, at least hopefully you guys have a fun day and met cool people, met each other.
Yeah, thank you.
I call this the Mad Scientist house. You get to see Mad. Mike! Mike literally was way over there. I threw it up and you just walked. Hey, this is called being aware. Everybody else in the situation saw the vote. Did you see what just happened, Mike? Situational awareness. Alright, thank you guys. You can just go down that way, and then they'll pull you out one by one, and just by the pool, just ask a question. So.
In their street clothes or
I think it doesn't matter.
Fitness.
Huh?
I would do in the fitness wear.
You know what? Let's shake it up. Let's try it in your. Let's try it. But I don't think it matters. Honestly, people look at it. People have already seen you a lot in all these last snaps. I don't think that matters. I've tested like just doing the headshots, doing the just videos. Whoever's gonna win is pretty much gonna win. It's not picture. Because I try to post twice. Like I'll take each girl, post one this way, one the same girl wins. I think people judge your face the most because it's pictures. You know? Although some girls get like super fitness girls. Back one girl won on 2 days ago. Alice, she had like a 6-pack. Another girl won that was not super fit. I mean, she wasn't. She was just like curvy. It's very random who wins. It's surprising. Okay, thank you guys. Yeah, just head out this way if you want. And if anybody needs to use a bathroom, there's 2 bathrooms up here. And there's one by the gate. We're still going to go to the
I should go on because I work 6.
Come on, listen. How old are you?
Mike.
Just shut him off when he wants to shut him off. Just point it in that direction.
Keep that on.
Put the whole thing in there.
Keep it on. But go closer. Go closer, he said.
Yeah.
He said he wants.
Oh, closer.
So you three. Mike, you're going to be the lead. I have to go downstairs.
That's why we continue. The video is all about. Yeah, Brandon. You'll see. Yeah.
Are you still calling Dad? Ready? Okay,
Just so you know, I have not filtered anybody by looks. I posted. Do you want girls who don't think they're photogenic? They don't want to be. I haven't filtered one person. Anybody DMs me, I send them the link. We've had all kinds of people. So we have. So whatever you see is what literally picked and came. But honestly, if you're doing a fitness program, people that feel they're out of shape and don't look good on camera. You're overthinking life. You want to know something interesting? You go grab a poster. You take 8-month-old babies and show them 2 pictures. One is where's the water? Who's photogenic? Can you grab his water too? Babies always. They look this way. They say it starts about 2 months old. Babies can tell the difference.
Which means like a couple years.
Photogenic and not. Always. Babies test. So the instinct to look for fitness, that's what it's called, is what we're supposed to do. And if people don't feel good about themselves, every day, 7 minutes to start training. I've already had so many lose 85 pounds in 3 months. Yeah. So I'll tell you guys at dinner, but the goal is for every pound lost, each one donate 1 pound of food to people in countries that are starving. So the goal is 1 million pounds lost this year. America, 80% of people are overweight. And so you know why they call them models? Role models. Role models. People follow people they want to be like. So Huh? Of course not. That's why you gotta be different. That's why we do video, not just pictures, so you can hear people.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to be at least. When you know
You overtake. I told you, the secret to learning, I have a shirt that you should wear. The mind full of conclusions has no room for
what
expansion.
they believe is the character.
When people think they know, they have there's nothing there to learn. Michael Jordan, greatest basketball player, his coaches said that he was the best player and always was the most open-minded. Being closed-minded is a curse. Yes, because I'm telling you
Go to my Instagram.
real, logical things,
Okay.
and you're still going, no, trust me, be careful. It's not smart.
What do you do?
It's not smart. Because the gut has to be trained. People, you know what people's gut is? To watch the Kardashians. You know what their gut is? To eat junk food. That's what people do all day. You know what their gut is? To go to war. Somebody bothers them, one country, they go to war. The mark of an enlightened mind. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. That's not true. Not true. Your instinct, your natural instinct is when you're attacked, fight back. No, there's.
How
You
you
don't understand.
remember have your husband was
Have you ever studied the human brain? My business partner
no you said
is the #2 scientist in the world on the brain.
Yeah.
It goes through your brainstem. It moves up through your medulla, your pons, moves to your amygdala, your center, and the last place the thought goes is to your MPFC, medium prefrontal cortex. You're too far away from me, my friend. For the camera, no one can hear what the fuck's going on. And so you're I'm talking to him.
Because I stretched him twice. What you recommend me to do?
What?
For his lower back.
Shut up, so cool.
I didn't know that was still.
So MPFC is what you have to learn. That's the last part, and you have to learn to use. MPFC is what makes humans different than earthworms. Are you different than an earthworm? Because an earthworm, if they feel pressure, they move away. A human, when they feel pressure, they go, oh, I'm getting pressure, but it's making me stronger. In jiu-jitsu, somebody attacks you, instead of moving away from it, you move towards it. Huh?
Are you constantly like understanding?
Just when I want to be. I like helping the world, don't you? You have to learn. You're a Gemini, right? You have to learn to open your mind. I promise you, I'm one of the best people in the world at reading people. It's one of my areas of expertise. I can read you in 1 second.
Okay.
Your body language. It's somebody, you're not open. Be open always. And what you do is you experiment with everything. Then if you find out something's bad, then you close your mind.
I've experimented a lot.
Not with this. Not with
Maybe
anything
not
else.
this, but it's weird.
Exactly. And you know what Einstein said? Point this here. The thing about smart people is they sound weird to dumb people. I'm just telling you, I didn't say it. Don't be mad at me. Albert Einstein. The thing about smart people is they sound crazy to dumb people. Whenever I get around somebody, I'm like, this dude's successful, but he sounds weird. I'm probably like, yes, learning event is about to happen. Anyway, Egan, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's let them go get ready. Hey, Miss Aries, stop being such a warrior. Go get ready.
I'm sorry, I'm just so into it. I just soak up every minute here, you know?
Well, we're going to the next thing. She sounds Canadian. She goes, you know? Let's keep trying.
I'm from Canada.
Same one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I won't sweep you. I won't sweep you. Let me just try my legs.
Because I don't want to take a chance.
Yeah, I just want to
Okay, when the keys over here. No, start here. Like this.
start here.
Right here on the middle. Here.
Yeah.
Do you want me to take a video of that?
Yeah.
Now, from here,
You can.
this hand grab my heel.
And then
Now
over.
we switch.
Yeah.
Now when you switch, this
So
foot-
first the hand.
Yeah, the hands come. Now, trap. Now this foot, no.
Push it.
This foot push. Now I get side.
Yeah.
Now you come here.
Yeah.
Now there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason because I'm too big, I don't want to take
Yeah.
a chance.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's do 3 times each side.
Yeah.
Grab foot first. Now trap. Now push. Hook. Very good. Exactly. The other side.
So we're gonna do.
No, start with hook.
Start
Example,
with-
the
see,
reason
yeah.
is like this. In case you don't hook
Yeah.
the leg.
Yeah.
I can get out.
Yeah.
You see, now you control the foot.
Yeah.
No. Now you switch. No.
Yeah,
Now
push.
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 Now trap. Very good. You understand?
Yes, yes. So it's 1, 2, 3.
Yes. That's gonna be good for you. One, two, push, hook. Beautiful. Again, this way. The other side. 1, 2, push the leg. Very good. Excellent. One.
Yeah, because if I'm here, I'm just pushing away.
No, you want to keep me close.
This is
Now I can't get out.
Now, what if I'm worried he's going to start to punch?
No, because you're going to do that right
So
away. You don't
fast.
want to stay here for too long.
Yeah. So let's say I was here, then I come.
Yeah, now you come here. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
This is a good exercise because I feel it in my legs.
Exactly. Let's do a couple more.
Yeah.
Grab the foot. Very good. One more. The other side. 1, do this side. 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent.
You feel that? You can
Yes. Yes.
Woo!
Good job, sir.
Okay, thank you for the day. That was good. Let's do us. Who has my? Oh, he's snapping. Okay, we're good. How we looking here, guys? Whew. How you guys doing? What style is it? Brazil Jiu-Jitsu. Oh, we got to shoot our accountability pic. Downstairs, we could do it. Jiu-Jitsu get you limber. You know what I'm saying? So,
Good job, sir.
thank you.
Appreciate it.
Woo, let's go down. We shoot today's accountability pic. Thank you for the yoga.
Bye, Tiger.
That was good.
That was fun.
We only have 3 minutes, so just once Facebook stops, that's a good time that we know we can let it, turn it off.
Today I'm gonna watch Superman.
Superman versus Batman.
Start today.
That's gonna be good, I heard. Hey, Ty.
Mm.
I'm gonna head out.
Mhm.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I had fun.
Where do you live?
I live in Hayward. I have work tomorrow. So
Oh, you have cold hands.
yeah, I'm a skinny person.
Cold hands, cold heart.
I have a warm heart and I'm an open person.
Bye.
Thank you.
Ciao.
You're gonna learn to tap it next week.
Let's go down. You gotta remind me to do daily accountability pic. Hey, come down. We're gonna do a daily accountability picture.
A daily accountability.
Hey guys, we're gonna do. I forgot something. We gotta do a daily accountability picture. So everybody can just show. Where is there? Okay. Charlotte, where are you going? Oh, can we do one quick thing?
I thought I had 3 minutes left. Is it still going?
Is Audrey done here still?
Which one's Facebook?
How much have you been? Really?
The thing was
I don't know.
supposed to go he was like we made plans to stay at her mom's boyfriend's friend's house and like you don't want to like fall through with it and be rude so like you kind of have to go and then like whatever after.
There's 5 seconds left on one of them. On this one. Is this Facebook? Oh, he said once it stops, then just stop. Okay, so.
That's if you don't stay there for
He said keep streaming.